Hey everyone, I'm Mark Drake, and I am a senior front-end UI UX engineer who has worked with the Umbraco system for about the last 6 or 7 years. I've been with Umbraco since version 7, building, customizing, and editing, really transforming the content authoring experience in the back office, and then working with large-scale teams on how that translates to a design system or to your front end code architecture. And one of the things that I'm trying to do in the next couple weeks or months with the version 9 coming out soon of Umbraco is creating this Humble Starter Kit, and basically encapsulates everything I've known, every little hint or thing that I've picked up along the way. And one of the things I want to tackle today and show you, I released this for version 8 a few months ago. Had a little bit of traction. I don't know that the community saw too much use out of it, but I've just updated this for version 9. And I would really love somebody who's a back-end developer or just trying to test things out themselves, if they could install it, let me know, comment, tell me what's going on. Let me know if I built this Nuget package correctly, because I am not a back-end developer. I am definitely front-end UI UX. So I can use all the help I can get. But one of the advantages to this package that I've created is it allows content authors to go into the back office of Umbraco and specifically assign custom icons to content nodes in the content tree. And the reason I wanted to do this and enable this feature is because most of the time we want to keep our document types minimal in the back office. Because as we increase document types in the back office, we introduce more templates, we introduce more HTML and CSS. Oftentimes, it doesn't follow a very dry principle, so we end up repeating ourselves and creating the same code repetitiously throughout the project. And then it gets very hard to maintain. Especially across a distributed team, if you're working remote, if you're working with lots of other developers, if some of you are like future focused and you're working on the project and the starter kit and the design system, and then you have other developers who are more broke fix, day-to-day troubleshooting, knocking out tickets that the client puts into your ticketing system, it really becomes a very overcomplicated beast to manage. So one of the things that I always strive for is less document types. I strive to reuse the document types that I do create as much as possible. But one of the problems with that is the default icon becomes kind of an eyesore. And so you don't have this hierarchy, this visual hierarchy. And icons really help to separate your content, and your content authors will absolutely love this, and they ask for it all the time. And so the standard procedure has always been, if you've got a doc type, and let's call this, I think this doc type here is called web page, right? And every web page you create, every doc type that you create comes with this standard icon that you set in the back office. But eventually that gets a little cumbersome. So what would you do now if you wanted to customize this icon, but you want to keep all the metadata the same? Well, typically the procedure is you go into the back office and you create a clone of this document type, you give it a new name, and you set a new icon. So what this package will do for you is it'll allow you to set a custom icon and attach it to your content node. So I'll just click here and we'll search for something else, something that is more related to a style guide, maybe an easel. We'll set the color and then we'll set the icon. And as you can see, it's already refreshed. So basically it just creates a little table into your SQL database and then stores the content ID and the icon and the icon color that you chose. And now when anytime you look at your content, we'll just reload it here. And you'll see that it's actually purple. It's reloaded. It's the same exact doc type, but you get the benefit of having this custom icon that's more noticeable, and you can kind of help your content authors find the content that they're looking for without necessarily creating too many doc types.